Hey guys, thanks for joining us. It's Grant Penterici with Angling Authority. We are so excited to be down here in Pompano Beach, Florida at Gambler Lures Warehouse. I'm here with Val Osinski, owner of Gambler Lures, and we're going to talk about some things that you guys may have wondered about Gambler. Val, thanks for being on the
Thanks for having me, Grant. It's a pleasure to see you down here.
First thing I wanted to ask you was, what was the inspiration for creating Gambler Lures?
Well, I wish I could take 100% credit for creating Gambler, but this company's been in business for over 25 years. I got fortunate enough about 9 years ago to be able to get involved and buy the company. From my standpoint, growing up in Florida, Gambler is a staple in your tackle box. It's not as well known in Canada probably, but it was an ability to get involved with a brand that had been there and kind of bring it back. It was had seen its better days when I got it, and we had to work really hard on new product design and working with our customers and getting the fishermen throwing. So a lot of it was just the challenge of taking a brand that's been around a long time and kind of reinventing it and bringing it back into the limelight.
Great. And you like fishing, so
yes.
Question, I've been wondering, what kind of fishing do you like and what do you fish for?
Well, I tell you what, there's I got to pick two, because we got Florida, we got freshwater and saltwater. We're really blessed here. It's warm all the time. But my first love is bass fishing. I grew up fishing in the Everglades here in South Florida and Lake Okeechobee, and that's probably where I spend at least 60% of my year is running around Okeechobee. And then there's a couple months in the summertime we like to head down to the Keys and do a little tarpon fishing, and it's a totally different deal. You're catching 100 to 150 pound fish. It's like tying onto a truck, and it's a lot of fun to do. And I spend my summertime in a couple months doing that. But if I had to pick one, I'd be on Okeechobee fishing for largemouth bass.
Okay, awesome. And I got one question that I've been wondering. The Gambler logo. It's a really cool logo.
Yep.
How'd you come up with the logo, and tell me a little bit about it?
It's actually the current. We've been through a few versions of it. It used to be kind of a retro fish with a smoking a cigar, and we got involved. Our product became pretty popular in saltwater too. Some of our flapping shads. So it went through a period where we had a redfish and a snook and a bass kind of on that logo. And then last year, I think we brought this out about a year ago. We just wanted to switch our colors up a little bit, and we've got a really good artist in our warehouse, Mike Tucker actually, and he hand drew this whole thing, and we just spiced it up a little bit and added some color to it, and that's what the logo is now. It's a pretty cool logo.
Looks great, actually. I love the contrast.
Yeah.
Love the colors, and I really love the logo. So I just had to ask.
Yeah, no, it was an in-house project.
Cool. One more question. I know you guys are going to be at ICAST in Orlando.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is there any
new stuff?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
We always, in this business, you have to have new stuff, and we're always looking for new product and always tinkering with stuff here. I got a couple things that aren't on the market yet that are close that I'm gonna show you real quick. And this one here. We have a very popular bait. It was initially called the Big Easy, and then we come out with the Easy Swimmer, and then we came out with a Teasy, and there was a size in the middle, and it's called probably called a Little Easy, and it's perfect for like a swim jig, an underspin type bait, umbrella rig style bait. It's just it's a 3.5-inch version of a swim bait, and it's got a segmented tail. It's got great action on it. Anyone who's familiar with the Big Easy or the Easy Swimmer is throwing a smaller version of it. This has been really asked for, and it'll be out before ICAST, that's for sure. That's prototype, and the mold is on the way, so that'll be available very soon. The other thing we've been messing with, and this product will be out pretty quickly too, we're calling it the Duz-it, and it's basically a way to rig the Big Easy, because a lot of times people get in stained water or dirtier water, or it's blowing, and the swim bait doesn't seem to be as effective as it is in clean, clear water. So on this we took I got an extra wide gap, really strong hook, a little belly weight on it, and we're adding a spinnerbait blade, willow leaf blade on this one, to the back of it. And you could when you rig that bait up, it's real easy to see it. But really what we found, and Just adds a little flash to it when it's a little breezy. You can still throw it in vegetation real well. It doesn't get hung up. And it just adds a little bit of flash to that bait when it's coming through the water. And it's real cool. We've been prototyping it for a couple months now, and got it to where it sticks on the hook where we need it to stick. And I think that'll be a real cool add-on to that bait.
Cool. I just want to mention a couple things that I noticed. This is a great alternative to a spinnerbait, and a lot of guys also can throw this for northern pike,
Definitely.
muskie. So this would be something you guys up in Canada should check out.
Yep, and it's the blade just adds a little more flash to it, and I know those fish are all aggressive predator fish, and we're going to go up to a 4.5 willow on it. I believe that's a 4 that's on there. And then we've gotten a lot of requests right now for a 7-8 inch version of our Big Easy. So I wouldn't be surprised, probably by the time iCast rolls around, there's not a prototype of a I don't know, maybe a really Big Easy maybe, but it'll be soon behind that one. And then we're always, our roots have always been craw baits and flipping baits and heavy cover baits, and we're working on a new craw too that I can't say a whole lot about right now, but that'll be ready in a couple months probably. So those are the main things we're working on right now.
Awesome. Thanks for the insight.
No problem.
Thanks for having us.
No problem. Thank you.